every echo's daring me to deny it. I've had soft days, I've had long nights, but this is where I turn pressure into rights. Hands up, the heartbeat, conducting every breath is a note that I'm summoning. I don't live for the mirror, the someone's opinion. I live to rebuild what stress try to ruin. The first one speaks, the second falls, the third one stays like a crown of thorns. It's the last day, because this is the part where the weak voice loses its grip on my heart. Hear it rise in my ribs like a tumbler breath. I don't need mercy, I don't need it. When the burn sings loud, I sing back louder. I turn my doubt into a tower. This is my moment, the final crescendo, the place I become what I said. So born in a masterpiece, carved in straight, my dead set symphony won't end in shame. I remember quitting right at 40 years, making deals with fear, breaking vows I pledged. But now I know growth isn't gentle or sweet. It's a storm you walk through on shaking feet. I raise my core like I'm bracing alive, like everything I want is on the line tonight. The weight doesn't care if my mind gets messy. Only answers are hands that stay steady. So I keep my promise intact. I don't need perfect, I need to react. Let the world outside keep its easy lies. In here I tell the truth with every lie. Hear it rise in my ribs like a drumline prayer. I don't need mercy, I don't need it. When the burn sings loud, I sing back louder. I turn my doubt into a tower. This is my moment, the final crescendo, the place I become what I said. So I break the silence, I break the chain. My dead set symphony would end in shame. The last rep comes like a door half open, and behind it lives the person I've spoken. The version of me who doesn't fold, who stays on fire even when tired and cold. I know trace motivation like it's a lottery. I build it with discipline and memory of days I felt small and proud and swore I'd never live under doubt that loud. So I push through the tremor, breathe through the blood, teach my nerves to do what my fears can't deter. When the bar drops, it's not defeat, it's the sound of a man making peace with it. If I'm scared, let it sharpen me. If I'm weak, let it harden me. I was never meant to live half alive. I was built to survive my own climb. So play that final note, let it ring. I bring my truth into every song. Hear it rise in my ribs like a drumline prayer. I don't need mercy, I don't need it. When the voice sings loud, I sing back louder. I turn my doubt into a tower. This is epic, this is the crescendo. I leave no part of me below. Rights can't save, but I'll remain. My head says symphony ends in a flame. I didn't get this backbone from comfort. I got it from days I couldn't want it. From showing up empty and leaving with purpose. From learning the grind is a kind of worship. Every scar is a sentence, every bruise a page. Every failure I carried turned into rage. Not the kind that destroys cup. I don't break when it burns, I build when it hurts. I rise from the struggle like fire from dirt. There's blood in my reps, and I'm proud of the proof. I paid for this strength with the truth of my youth. With the truth of my youth. The bar doesn't lie, it just asks who you are. When your lungs start screaming, your limits feel near. I've learned the hard part isn't pain in the muscle, it's keeping your word when your mind tries to shuffle. So I count my breaths like I'm counting my life. Steady hands in an allowed in a fight. If I fall, I reset. No drama, no shame. I don't quit, I return with the sharper aim. Because I'm done letting doubt choose my speed. I'm done feeding fear what it wants me to be. I came here to turn pressure into art, to make a strong mind out of a tired heart. There's blood in my reps, but there's peace in my chest. I'm not chasing a crown, I'm earning respect. When the world feels heavy, I lift it back up. Turn my hurt into power, refill my cup. I don't break when it burns, I build when it hurts. I rise from the struggle like fire from dirt. There's blood in my reps, and I'm proud of the proof. I paid for this strength with the truth of my youth. With the truth of my youth. Some people fear the edge, I learned it's a friend. It's where the excuses finally end, where the quiet version of me stands tall, and the old weak voice doesn't talk at all. I don't need the world to clap for my change, I need my own respect when I stand in the rain. So I live like tomorrow is built on the night, like my future is watching this very fight. And if my hands shake, I don't let go, I tighten my grip and I move slow. Because strength is a promise you keep in the dark, and I've been striking matches with the broken spark. Let it sting, let it teach, let it hurt, let it reach. Every drop is a vote for the man I'll be. And I'm done being small in my own story. There's blood in my reps, but there's peace in my chest. I'm not chasing a crown, I'm earning respect. When the world feels heavy, I lift it back up. Turn my hurt into power, refill my cup. I don't break when it burns, I build when it hurts. I rise from the struggle like fire from dirt. There's blood in my reps, and I'm proud of the proof. I paid for this strength, now I live in the truth. Now I live in the truth. I don't step to the bar like it's casual talk. I step out a moment, decides how I walk. The room gets still when the plates get serious, like the air knows I'm about to get furious. I've trained through time, through doubt, through noise, through the days that try to steal my choice. Now it's me and the weight and the truth in my spine, and the line in the sand says this is your time. No half-effort, no maybe, no safe little plan. I came to find out what a human can. If my fear wants a vote, it can watch from the side. I'm driving this body like I was born to ride. It's all or nothing when I take that breath. I don't flirt with the edge, I respect it. If I'm gonna risk it, let it mean something. Let it shake the talk like talk is a crown, then fold in silence when the set goes down. So I don't talk, my proof is loud. It lives in the F and nobody posts about. I train for the days life comes swinging, for the nights where the world keeps ringing. So if this rep is the one that breaks me open, good, let it show what I've been holding. I don't need comfort to call me okay. I need the kind of wind that changes my name. And when the bar locks out and my vision goes gold, I know I just did what the old me couldn't hold out. Heart in my throat, hands like stone. I'm not here to be safe, I'm here to be known. Stop the time, let the room feel it. I was built for the moment I I take that breath, I don't flirt with the edge, I respect it. If I'm gonna risk it, let it mean something. Let it shake the ground, let it start running. I came for the number, I came for the roar. P-R-O-E-I, either way I want more. Not reckless, just ready, not scared, just alive. I'd rather burn bright than barely survive. Chest, let it turn into silence, let it steal my rest. But I learned there's a way to aim the flame, to stop letting pain keep choosing my name. So I bring it in here, I set it on steel, I make it a tool, I make it real. Out every time life hit me, I didn't explode, I just store the heat for a heavier load. Now the bar feels like a confession booth, and the sweat is proof I'm cutting loose. I don't need revenge, I don't need a scene, I need to become what I should have been. I'm fueled by rage, but I steer the fire. I don't burn my life, I lift it higher. I turn that hurt into horsepower. Turn that why me into right now. Let it shake, let it surge, let it break what's fake. I don't fall apart, I reawake. I'm fueled by rage and it's finally clean, because I'm building peace with a violent dream. The world of saying calm down to a fighter, but calm never made me stand up straighter. So I breathe through it, shape it, control the storm. Let it teach my spine a stronger form. I don't scream at people, I scream at the weight, because it answers honestly, never late. And when my arms shake, I don't feel ashamed, I feel alive like my soul got names. I've carried betrayal, I've carried doubt, I've carried nights I couldn't talk about. Now I trade every ounce of that heavy past for a stronger future built to last. I'm fueled by rage, but I steer the fire. I don't burn my life, I lift it higher. I turn that hurt into horsepower. Turn that why me into right now. Let it shake, let it surge, let it break what's fake. I don't fall apart, I reawake. I'm fueled by rage and it's finally clean. cracked heart, every broken reason, because they made me hungry for something true. They made me learn what I can do. I'm not a victim, I'm a builder. I'm not a quitter, I'm a lifter. So I keep my head down, keep my head strong, turn the worst parts of me into a song. And when the final set tries to take my breath, I smile a little, like not yet, because the rage that once tried to drown me out is the same force lifting me out. If I'm shaking, it means I'm still here. If I'm burning, it means I'm near. I won't waste this fire on noise. I'll forge it into joy. I'm fueled by rage, but I steer the fire. I don't burn my life, I lift it higher. I turn that hurt into horsepower, turn that wild me into right now. Let it shake, let it surge, let it break what's fake. I don't fall apart, I reawake. I'm fueled by rage and it's finally clean, because I'm building peace with a violent dream. Violent I walked in with tired eyes and a heavy past, but I didn't come here to let it last. This room is a battlefield made of steel, where you learn what's real about what you feel. I've been soft in moments I needed spine. I made excuses like they were fine, but that version of me is a ghost in the back. And tonight I'm cutting the cord from that. Every rep is a verdict, every set is a test, and I'm done letting fear live in my chest. So I plant my feet like a flag in the floor, and I live like I'm ending the war. I came to clean out the doubt in my blood. I came to rise through the weight and the mud. When it gets brutal, I don't compromise. No weakness survives when the strongest side. I don't need saving, I don't need excuses. I need that moment where the old me loses. Let it burn, let it prove, let it sharpen my drive. No weakness survives when I'm alive. The easy road never taught me a thing. It's just dressed up fear with a softer sting. So I take the hard with the honest way, the show up tight and still stay with. I don't hate my weakness, I trade it out. I don't feel my doubt, I trade it out. Breath by breath, I turn chaos calm, turn panic into power in my palms. And if my legs shake, I welcome the sign. That means I'm close to crossing the line, because the line isn't muscle, the line is mine. And I'm not leaving myself behind. I came to clean out the doubt in my blood. I came to rise through the weight and the mud. When it gets brutal, I don't compromise. No weakness survives when the strongest side. I don't need saving, I don't need excuses. I need that moment where the old me loses. Let it burn, let it prove, let it sharpen my drive. No weakness survives when I'm alive. Someday life will hit me with the same old storm, but I'll stand different, solid, warm. Not because the world got kinder to me, but because I built a stronger degree of self-respect, of stubborn peace. of showing up even when joy decreased. So I load the bar like it's destiny, and I live like it's rewriting me. I'm not chasing perfection, I'm chasing control. A mind that won't fall, a steady soul. And when the final rep tries to make me kneel, I rise anyway, because that's real. This is the purge, this is the proof. This is the moment I cut the roots of every lie that said you can. I can, I will, I am. I came to clean out the doubt in my blood. I came to rise through the weight and the mud. When it gets brutal, I don't compromise. No weakness survives when the strong decide. I don't need saving, I don't need excuses. I need that moment where the old me loses. Let it burn, let it prove, let it sharpen my drive. No weakness survives when I'm alive. I used to waste my hours on the small stuff, saying someday like time was enough. But life moves fast and the truth hits hard. You don't get back what you didn't guard. So I show up now like I own myself, like my future sitting on the top shelf. I've seen people wait till their fire gets old and wonder why their dreams feel cold. So I live like I'm buying more time, like each rep draws a thicker line between the version that drifts and delays and the one that earns a name and stays. I'm not here to play it safe or soften. I'm here to live loud before it's coughing. So if the clock's ticking, let it remind us, curl before coffins. Don't waste your pride. I want my arms sore, my heart still honest. I want my days full, not just long. If the end is coming, I'll meet it smiling, built in sweat, still climbing.
Fear death, I fear unused potential. A life half-lived, a spirit gentle. In the worst way, quiet. Surrender, letting comfort become the offender. So I train like a promise with no extension. Like my habits deserve my attention. The burn in my biceps isn't punishment, it's proof I'm choosing movement. I've had bad weeks, I've had sad nights, but iron taught me to win my fights. And the best revenge isn't hate or talk, it's walking stronger, it's walking tall. I'm not here to play it safe or soften. I'm here to live loud before it's coughing. So if the clock's ticking, let it remind us, curls before coffins. Don't waste your pride. I want my arms sore, my heart still honest. I want my days full, not just long. If the end is coming, I'll meet it smiling, built in sweat, still climbing. Someday I'll be gone, that's guaranteed. So I'm feeding my soul what it needs. Discipline, purpose, a stronger spine, a mind that can stand through ugly times. I don't need a legend written in stone, I need to respect who I am alone. So I curl the weight like I'm curling doubt, like I'm pulling the poison out. And when I leave here, I leave with peace. Not because life got easy, but because I did what most won't do. I chose the hard thing and I stay true. If I'm breathing, I'm building. If I'm hurting, I'm healing. I won't waste my days in a maybe. I'll burn bright, no fading. I'm not here to play it safe or soften. I'm here to live it loud before it's coughing. So if the clock's ticking, let it remind us, curl for coffins. Don't waste your pride. I want my arms sore, my heart still honest. I want my days full, not just long. If the end is coming, I'll meet it smiling, built in sweat, still climbing. Built in
I don't step in gentle, I step in away. Like the air itself is a challenge in here. First few reps, I'm checking my soul, seeing if I'm ready to pay the toll. Because it's easy to flex when the weight feels light, but the real test starts in the thick of the night. When your lungs go loud, when your legs go weak, when your mind starts searching for reasons to leave. So I warm up slow, let the body align, let the fear fall back in the back of my mind. I came for war with the soft part of me, and I'm not leaving till it's history. I came to turn the pressure into power, to meet the hard part and stay an hour. When the bird speaks up, I don't run, I'll level up, I'll become. This is where I sharpen my name and my tone, where I turn the gym into a throne. Say it with me when the lights go gold, warm up the war zone, let it unfold. I've had days where I drag my feet, when my mind felt heavy and incomplete. But I learned you can't think your way into strength. You lift your way through the doubt and the pain. So I keep my pace, keep my core tight, keep my eyes steady like a street light. Every set is a drill, every rep is a vow. I don't need later, I need now. And the noise in my head starts losing its throne, when the iron reminds me I'm not alone in this fight with the self I used to be. I'm rewriting the story in real time, see I cannot. I came to turn the pressure into power, to meet the hard part and stay an hour. When the burn speaks up, I don't run, I level up, I become. This is where I sharpen my name and my tone, where I turn the gym into a throne. Say it with me when the lights go gold, warm up the war zone, let it unfold. The sweat is my signature, drip by drip, the proof that I stayed when the fear got thick. I don't need a crowd to tell me I'm strong, I can hear it in the rhythm of my own song. So I load that bar like a promise kept, like I'm stacking courage where I used to step back from challenges, back from pain, back when quitting felt easy to explain. Now I don't explain, now I execute. Now my evidence absolute, in the world outside tries breaking my zone. It'll find a man made of bone and stone. Half a breath, half a doubt, watch it fade. I didn't come this far to be saved, I came to be forged, I came to be shown the calm in the chaos, the king of my own. I came to turn the pressure into power, to meet the hard part and stay an hour. When the burn speaks up, I don't run, I level up, I become. This is where I sharpen my name and my tone, where I turn the gym into a throne. Say it with me when the lights go gold, warm up the war zone, let it unfold. I've been the broken version, the one who gave in, the one who wore a smile while losing within. I've let my habits bury what I wanted to be. I've watched my future drift out to sea, but something in me refused to stay down, refused to make peace with a permanent frown. So I started again with shaking hands, small steps forward, stubborn plans. Not for a highlight, not for a trend, I wanted a life I could defend. And the first time I came back, it hurt like truth, but it also felt like reclaiming you. I'm built from ashes, don't fear the flame. I've seen the worst, and I rose the same when I fall apart.
fell short. My proof of change, my private core. Every rep was a sentence, every set of vow, saying I'm not that person anymore. Look now, I didn't erase pain, I put it to work. I did not shame, I let it hurt, then let it pass, then let it teach what endurance means when the goal feels out of reach. And slowly the mirror stopped feeling like war, because I respected myself more. I learned the body follows the mind. You train, so I trained mine. Through thunder or rain, Ray, I'm built from ashes. I don't fear the flame, I've seen the worst, and I rose the same when I fall apart. I learned the design, I rebuild stronger, line by line. This isn't luck, this is survival turned art. A brand new spine, and I feel this hard. I'm built from ashes, watch me ignite. I turn my ruin into light. Now when life hits hard, I don't collapse. I've practiced pressure, I've studied relapse. I know the signs, I know the cost of drifting back to what I lost. So I stay honest, stay steady, stay brave, even when motivation forgets my name. Because I didn't crawl out of darkness twice just to hand my power back for a price. I'm here to live full, live loud, live true, to do for myself what nobody could do. And if the world asks why I push so hard, I'll say I remember the wreckage I got. I don't need my past to forgive me, I don't need the world to believe me. I just need my hands on something real, and I'll rebuild till the scars heal. I'm built from ashes, I don't fear the flame. I've seen the worst, and I rose the same when I fall apart. I learned the design, I rebuild stronger, line by line. This isn't luck, this is survival turned art. A brand new spine, and I feel this hard. I'm built from ashes, watch me ignite. I turn my ruin to light. My head gets loud when the night gets quiet. Old thoughts crawling back, trying to start a riot. They say I'm not enough, say I'll never change, say my past is proof that I'm locked in chains. So I bring that noise to the bench with me. Let the iron witness what I'm trying to be. I set my grip, I set my breath, and I press like I'm pushing back death. Every rep is a refusal, every set is a line, saying you don't get to live in my mind. The bar comes down like the weight of regret, then I drive it up like I'm done with it. I don't run from my shadows, I make the move. I turn that fear into something I can prove. When the pressure hits, I don't give in, I raise it up and I raise my chin. I came here to silence what screams at night, to turn my pain into power and fight. Yeah, I bench press my demons till they stop breathing, and I leave here believing, and I leave here believing. Some people cope by pretending they're fine, smiling outside while they die inside. But I'd rather sweat out the poison in me than let it rot into misery. So I train with intention, not ego, not show. I'm building a heart that can carry the load. When my arms start shaking, that's honesty. That's the truth trying to set me free. I've been broken, I've been lost, I've been numb, but the iron taught me I can become
someone steady, someone strong, someone new. And I don't need permission to do it. I don't run from my shadows. I make a move. I turn that fear into something I can prove. When the pressure hits, I don't give in. I raise it up and I raise my chin. I came here to silence what screams at night, to turn my pain into power and fight. Yeah, I bench press my demons till they stop breathing. And I leave here believing. And I leave here believing. The hardest way isn't iron or steel. It's the stories you tell yourself that feel real. So I rewrite mine with a bar in my hands, with sweat on the floor and a stronger stance. I don't need therapy and fancy words when my heartbeat speaks in thundering chords. I press through the doubt, press through the ache, press through the part of me scared to break. And when I lock out, I see it clear. I'm not my past, I'm not my fear. I'm the man who returned when it would have been easy to disappear. Let it hurt, let it heal, let it burn, make it real. I don't need a softer life, I need a stronger me tonight. I don't run from my shadows, I make the move. I turn that fear into something I can prove. When the pressure hits, I don't give in. I raise it up and I raise my chin. I came here to silence what screams at night, to turn my pain into power and fight. Yeah, I bench press my demons till they stop breathing. And I leave here believing. And I leave here believing. Whoa, whoa, I wasn't handed trained like a gift in a box. I wasn't born fearless, I wasn't born tough. I was born a human with doubt in my blood, with days that felt heavy, with doors that stay shut. But I learned the truth that the weak never learn. You can be forged if you're willing to burn. So I stepped in the struggle and stayed when it bit. I trained when it sucked, I trained when I quit. In my head, then I came back and finished the set. Because discipline's how you pay off debt. And every hard day, every ugly fight added weight to my spirit and turned it to mine. I wasn't chosen, I chose this road. I wasn't gifted, I built my load. When the world said stop, I said watch. I turned my pain into a match. Say it loud if you know what I'm on. Beast made, not born, I become. No look in my face, just work in my form. I rise through the fire where legends are formed. I've been laughed at, overlooked, dismissed, like my dream was a joke they could twist. But I didn't need their belief to begin. I needed my own to stay locked in. So I built my body like I built my mind. Slow and steady, brick by grind. I learned to love the days I felt weak, because those are the days that teach you to speak. Back to fear, back to doubt, back to the past, and telling you had me but never last. Now when the weight comes down, I don't panic. I plant my feet and turn savage to granite. I wasn't chosen, I chose this better version of me for the fight, for showing up broken and leaving with pride, for refusing to live from the passenger side. I don't need perfect, I don't need easy, I need a life that feels earned and real to me. So I'll keep climbing when nobody claps, keep building my kingdom out of small acts. And if I ever forget what made me this strong, I'll return to the rack where my truth belongs. Cause this isn't a mood, this is who I became when I stopped running from pain and started owning me. If I fall, I reset. If I bleed, I progress. I don't need fate to approve. I make my fate with every move. I wasn't chosen, I chose this road. I wasn't gifted, I built